Beasley, the block captain. Beasley, the block captain. I heard that you was capping, bruh, on Jay Black's interview that dropped on Champion. I heard you was capping, my man. You told us that you offer the opportunity to take a pay cut for YouTube drops. But there's people out here, such as Easy the Block Captain, who are saying otherwise, my man. Also, Beasley, the Block Captain, and URL have officially become the biggest trolls in battle rap, bro. They are hearing our cries for YouTube, bro, and they have decided to respond with a YouTube drop. Let's talk about this. All right. Back to regularly scheduled programming. Yesterday, I was thrown a little off course, you know what I'm saying? So I had to respond to some Powerpuff Girls and blase blah, blase blah. First of all, make sure that you hit a like on this video for me. You know what I'm saying? The reason that I've been getting back on every day and speaking on certain things in certain ways is because y'all have been helping me by hitting the like button. So in return, I want to help by giving you guys what you guys seem to like and talk about things that you guys seem to like to hear about. For example, Beasley the Block Captain, or now it's Beasley the Block Capping. Beasley, why you lying to us, bro? Beasley, why you lying to us, bro? In that politically correct interview you did with Jay Black, bro. There were some points that you made that I was like, all right. That's a good point, bro. That's a good point. Okay, NBS Central, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there was never no facts provided, even after the allegations and accusations came out, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's true. Man, that's true. All right, caffeine, blah, blah, blah. You know, the times are changing. You know what I'm saying? Blase, blah. We apologize for the terrible rollout. Blase, blah. We start to talk about Easy the Block Captain, bruh, in this interview with Jay Black. We start to talk about Easy the Block Captain and YouTube drops, bruh. And one of the things that Beasley tells us, right, in the interview is that they offer battle rappers the opportunity or the ability to negotiate a YouTube drop in their situation as long as they take a pay cut. Well, Beasley, did the battle rappers know that? Did they know that? Did they know that? Because apparently there's not just one, but multiple battle rappers who are saying that that's not the case. For example, Snake Eyes is saying something along the lines of he'll sacrifice his entire bag to get him and Tay-Rock dropped on the tube. You know what I'm saying? So Beasley, would that depend on who it is, who the opponent is, what the situation is, who the superstar might be, because you might want to keep them trapped under your umbrella. You might not want them to get too big. Beasley, doesn't it depend? Don't all these things, like, aren't all these things taken into consideration before we negotiate a YouTube drop? I'm sure they are, bro. So I'm sure that not every battle rapper is actually allowed to, or even might even know that they're allowed to negotiate a YouTube drop, bro. I think Beasley was saying that mainly because we have people like Murda Mook, right, and etc., who have battled on YouTube and have gotten YouTube drops. I think that's the reason that Beasley would say and make that type of comment, saying that battle rappers have the ability to negotiate YouTube drops onto their contracts as long as they take a pay cut. But what's interesting about that situation, right, though, Beasley, is that Easy the Block Captain has been the hottest thing, you know what I'm saying, smoking recently, right? And there's been Easy's been on this YouTube topic, exposure topic, and blase blah. Easy even asked to do a YouTube drop, bro. And hold up, let me pull up the screenshot. Hold up. So Snake Eyes says, I'm willing to sacrifice my next bag just to get me and Tay Rock on YouTube. Easy to Block Captain says, if y'all believe I got offered an option to put any of my battles on YouTube, y'all so crazy. I put up the screenshot. You know what I'm saying? So partly, bro, we're talking about the situation currently, and YouTube is such a hot topic right now, partly because of the storm, bro, that Easy to Block Captain just caused. You know what I'm saying? So Easy to Block Captain is the one who's also coming out and telling us that he was never offered an option to do anything regarding a YouTube drop and taking a pay cut. Easy said that he needed a YouTube drop. So I'm sure Easy at some point asked or wanted to get it, and they were telling him no. Because Easy he didn't want a YouTube drop. He needed a YouTube drop. He told us why he needed it. He said, I was trying to do business with some bulls, right? And I couldn't ask for a certain amount, or I couldn't get a certain amount because they couldn't see my numbers. They couldn't see my numbers, bro. They couldn't see what was going on. They couldn't see how popular. It's behind a paywall in an app where you can't see numbers, bro. This was the reason that Easy decided to and became so adamant, bro, about a YouTube drop, is because of that reason. So if Beasley, you're telling me, if you're saying that battlers have the opportunity, the ability to negotiate YouTube drops, so are you saying that Easy did not come to you guys and ask for a YouTube drop then? Because what you're saying is battlers have the opportunity to do it. And then Easy saying that if y'all think they offered me a YouTube drop, y'all crazy. So what exactly are you saying here, Beasley? Is this like another politically correct type of like answer or response to something, bro? Because it's like, I get it, right? It's like, you can negotiate a YouTube drop, bro, right? If you really, 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 really negotiate a YouTube drop. So you may have to jump over 17,000 walls before YouTube even budges on a YouTube drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may have to ask again and again and again and again, and even now get like so he's making it seem as if though it's easy to negotiate a YouTube drop on URL. But it doesn't seem to be that way though. Because again, we got somebody like Easy to Block Captain who was very adamant on getting a YouTube drop, and actually was so adamant, and they were obviously so adamant in not giving him a YouTube drop that he left, jumped ship because they were not willing to do the YouTube drop. So there's something wrong here. There's some kind of divide here, bro, where you're saying that battlers can negotiate a YouTube drop, and then somebody like Easy saying, if you think they offered me a YouTube drop, y'all crazy. Bro, there's some kind of divide here, bro. So Beasley, are you Easy to Block Capping? Are you Easy to Block Capping right now? Huh? Are you telling us, bro, something that's not true? I'm sure big names have the ability to negotiate YouTube drops like Murder Mook, Hollow to Dawn, and blase blah. But if you want to put a cap on somebody's ceiling, Beasley, Smack, and URL, then I'm positive that you guys won't allow a YouTube drop. So it really depends on who the battle rapper is, what the situation is, what the URL is risking losing if they allow a YouTube drop, what the URL thinks that the battle rapper might do after they see the amount of shine that they can get off of the URL platform on YouTube. There's like many reasons why URL wouldn't just allow YouTube drops the way that Beasley is explaining that they would. You know what I'm saying? So Beasley, you got some explaining to do, my man. You got some explaining to do, my man. You might want to go more in depth and talk about how this whole YouTube situation, bro. You might want to do that, bro, because I got a feeling a lot of battle rappers ain't even know that they had that opportunity or ability, man, because you guys probably don't make it transparent like that, you know what I'm saying, to them, and say, oh, you can, you know what I'm saying, we can put you on. Nah, it's probably one of those things to where it's like it's never even mentioned, and if a battle rapper does mention it, it's kind of like it gets shunned and pushed to the side, and the battle rapper might have to mention it again and again and again and bring it up, and until the URL finally decides to budge a little bit on the situation. And it's just weird, bro. It's weird, bro. Easy to Block Captain is saying, bro, that he was not offered that situation, bro. And I believe that because if he was, I doubt that he would have just jumped ship and done what he did as far as the contract, getting a lawyer involved, and all this extra stuff. He wouldn't have done that, bro. If that were the case, It would have just been copacetic. All right, let me get a YouTube job. All right, bet. We chilling, we cool. All right, bet. We here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for what I needed, for what I asked for. Bam, boom, bow. We here. You know, that's what it would have been. But nah. So that's why I gotta, yeah, Beasley, you capping right here, bro? Is that what you doing? And at the same time, right, that this is going on, all right, this Beasley the Black capping about the YouTube drops, and everybody has the ability to negotiate it for a pay cut and blah, 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 which really is dependent on who you are and what the situation is, bro. Like an Easy the Black captain becoming a superstar the way that he is and blah, 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 knowing that Easy can easily just probably just go somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? If the URL is probably very, very hesitant, bro, on giving him any type of extra exposure on top of what he's been doing in battle rap and outside. URL is very wary, bro, and hesitant on giving him more exposure than he's already been getting, bro, which is why they probably wouldn't budge on a YouTube job for him over on the URL side. But while this is going on, bro, URL, you guys are geniuses, bro. You guys are sometimes geniuses, and sometimes I question your intelligence, man, because of some of the things that you guys do over there. But URL is the ultimate troll, bro. URL, you are the ultimate troll, my man. How you sitting here listening to all this conversation about YouTube drops, Easy the Black captain, blase blah, blase blah, blase blah, blase blah, man. You hearing all these talks and conversations. You hearing the whispers, you hearing the rumors, man. You hearing us talk, man. You hearing us talk on the YouTube streets, man. The Twitter streets. You know what I'm saying? The Facebook streets, the Instagram streets, I'm saying all the social media streets, man. You guys hear us talking out here on these social media streets, man. You guys hear us talking about these YouTube drops, man. You guys see the YouTube drop energy coming from Chrome 23, Hitman, Holla, and Easy the Block Captain. You guys see the energy coming from RBE dropping Hollow the Dawn versus Ill Will. You know what I'm talking about? And what does URL do? What does URL do? Oh, URL dropped as well, bro. They finally dropped on the tube, bro. I never thought URL would drop on the tube ever again a day of my life, bro. But they finally dropped on the tube. Guess what they dropped? Guess what they dropped? They dropped the first round of Charlie Clips versus Danny Myers. Bruh. 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 If you want to troll the battle rap community, this is how you do it. You want to troll the BRC? This is how you do it, fam. URL. URL say, yo, y'all want a YouTube drop? Y'all want a YouTube drop? All right, here you go. Boop. Dropped the first round of Charlie Clips versus Danny Myers, bro. So URL, I want to thank you for hearing us. I want to thank you for hearing our cries. I want to thank you for finally giving us a YouTube drop. We've been begging for years and years, and we finally got 1 out of 3 rounds from the Charlie Clips and Danny Myers battle. If that is not an ultimate troll, I don't know what is, bro. I'm not sure what is. I almost feel like it would be better in that type of situation to simply put highlights to a battle instead of giving 1 round. That's just lazy, to be honest with y'all. That's just lazy. That's just kind of like editing the first round out, cutting it, and then just uploading that. When I believe that, bro, what would be much more effective and better as far as promotion for that battle would be to edit highlights of every round. You know what I'm saying? The hottest moments, highlights, and the hottest moments to make people see the hottest moments and be like, oh, I might want to go peep this battle on the app. But nah, they put the first round, bro, like just the first round. Thank you, URL, for giving us what we've been asking for, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got... But this is obviously one of those things, bro, to URL probably ain't even want to do that. They probably just did that because, I mean, what's going on lately to combat some of the, you know, the chatter, the YouTube chatter, to combat some of what's going on as far as the conversation and blah, blah, blah. It's funny because in this interview, Beasley just said that they're still going to be uploading highlights and, you know, parts of battles, and then 2 days later they upload a part of a battle. So I'm thinking it's to go off of this and to give this interview more validity, you know what I'm saying? Because Beasley did say that they're going to continue to do that on the URL page, and then 2 days later, a first round by Charlie Clips and Danny Myers pops up. So I believe that that is to give this interview more credibility and validity, you know what I'm saying? But also I feel like it's a ploy, you know what I mean, to combat a lot of the conversation that's been going on about YouTube drops, but not just about YouTube drops. If y'all notice, bro, just yesterday, I believe it was just yesterday, ARP dropped A Ward versus Big K. It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. He dropped A Ward versus Big K. There was also a very big announcement on that card, bro. Big K versus Murder Mook. So it's obviously also a ploy to try and get some attention away from RBE and the momentum that they're about to be creating as it pertains to Murder Mook and Big K, which we're going to talk about in the next blog, bro. Mook! Mook! Anyways, let me know what y'all think of all this, man. Beasley the Block is capping, bro, about allowing battlers to do and negotiate YouTube drops for a price, for a pay cut. You know what I'm saying? URL has ultimately trolled the battle rap community after all these conversations about YouTube drops, and they dropped the first round of Charlie Clips versus Danny Myers, bro. Murder Mook versus Big K. Hey, man, let me know what y'all think of this. You already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle.